It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? I am here, and you can see and hear me. It's Thursday, Friday Eve. As a matter of fact, Friday Eve. We ain't going to call it Thursday. Throwback Thursday, Friday Eve, everybody. The Geno Jones Show. Monday through Friday, my normal days, 7:30, always my start time. Still wrapping up hockey season. No live show tomorrow, so this is like the final weekend of the regular season for our hockey team here. I'm the hype man, as you know, if you've been watching me on a regular. But we'll be back live next week. And as a matter of fact, there's no hockey, so it'll be a 5-day show. It'll be a show 5 days a week. So today, this is like Friday Eve and Friday show. Like, share, subscribe. Once again, tell everybody, like, share, subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Spread the word. Keep spreading the news. To like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. The show is interactive, by the way. That means, for everybody watching me live right now, if you got a question, you got a comment, you want me to shout you out, let's see. Still shout out to my Aries, celebrating birthdays, but you know who's up next. Come on, y'all already know who's up next. The running of the bulls, baby, yeah, the running of the bulls. Taurus, but hey, Gemini, I'm sorry, y'all got a Gemini, Aries, it's still your time to shine. You still got a few more days. We got about 4 days. Yeah, 4 more days. 3 more days, actually. And April 20th starts the running of the bulls. But anyway, if you want me to shout whoever out, just let me know. Jump in my chat room. Big shout out once again to my son-in-law. Celebrated his birthday yesterday, Jackie Robinson Day. So shout out to Jonathan Vaughn. Big fella, I'm proud of you. I love you very much. You've made me proud. You've earned my respect. Because you treat my daughter, my firstborn. And now she's having her firstborn. You guys, your first child together, I'm so proud of you. Shout out to Boogie, a.k.a. Lauryn. Daddy's big girl and then daddy's baby girl's Allie. All right, everybody. So once again, like I said, if you got some shout outs, you can join the conversation. You'll see Mary Dixon in that chat room. Yes. She's already started the conversation. You can jump in there too. So I'd love to hear from you. Let me know where you are watching, how you're watching the show, and what's on your mind. So I want to repeat this. Yes, something I mentioned yesterday, but here we are on camera. Big shout out, congratulations to Luther Vandross, Sade, along with Luther Vandross, Sade, Queen Latifah, and MC Lyte, and the Wu-Tang Clan, and Phil Collins. Rock and roll singer, was in a group called Genesis. Then he went solo, and then he released one of the greatest songs of all time for one of the greatest TV shows of all time, outside of A Different World and The Cosbys. My favorite show of the 80s, no doubt, hands down, Miami Vice. Probably the flyest, coolest TV show in the history of television. Crockett and Tubbs and Crockett. Shout out to Philip Michael Thomas and Don Johnson. Man, I would come home. I'd come home from a party 5, 6 in the morning, and see now I'm dating myself, because back in the day, so you didn't have DVRs, you had a VCR, like the big VCR with the big video cassettes, and you could record the shows on TV or on cable. Man, every Friday night, I set that VCR, I was recording Miami Vice. I don't care what time it was. It could be 4, 5, 6 in the morning. Friday night, Saturday morning, I came home. I wasn't going to bed until I saw Miami Vice. So it was a great show. I loved it. If you were a Miami Vice fan, jump in the chat room. Let me know what you thought here as I adjust get my little pocket square going there. But anyway, so the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they inducted Luther. But I was talking about Phil Collins, so he made this song, In the Air Tonight, and it's one of the greatest songs ever, with one of the greatest changes. Starts off, doom, I can feel it, calling in the air tonight. Oh no, oh no, don't. Now I remember. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. But the change, they had this drum solo change. Boom, 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 boom. That song alone, they could have put that in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, even without Phil Collins. But that In the Air Tonight alone got Phil Collins in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. To hell with all the stuff he did with Genesis, that's great. He went solo. He released a couple solo albums. He had a song with my man Philip Bailey, Easy Lover. Nah, that was cool. But In the Air Tonight, and that was like one of the main theme songs of Miami Vice. Man, that's whoo-hoo-hoo. Man. But shout out to Luther and Sade and Queen Latifah and MC Lyte. However, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I got to holler at you. We got to talk, man. So, you know who was up for induction? They were nominated, but guess who didn't make it this year? And they were eligible to be inducted. And look, Luther, this was his first ballot. Absolutely. Any kind of Hall of Fame, Luther Vandross should be in it. Luther Vandross, my man. Sade, I ain't mad at Sade. Huge Sade fans. Love me some follow Sade, I do. I used to call her the lips of life. Sade was, is it a crime? Hang on to your love. Man, I could go on and on and on. Sade in the 80s? Ooh, Sade in the late 80s, early 90s. Sade, man, come on. I ain't got to say nothing. You talking about some 2 a.m. booty call music? Sade, come on, man. Sade. Nothing like Luther. The only person's music that made more babies than Luther is Ronald Isley and the Isley Brothers. I even asked him that question when I had him on the show a couple years ago. But guess who was snubbed? I'm calling it a snub. New Edition? Wait a minute. New Edition, Mariah Carey, and Lauryn Hill. No, not my daughter. Like Lauryn Hill, Fuji's Lauryn Hill. New Edition. New Edition? Look, no shade to Sade, no shade to Latifah, no shade to MC Lyte, no shade to Wu-Tang. But New Edition? Come on. New Edition is still killing the game. Still, New Edition? Bobby Brown, Ralph Tresvant. For a minute, Bobby Brown was like the king of R&B. Bobby Brown, Ralph Tresvant, then BBD, Michael Bivins and Ronnie DeVoe, and Ricky Bell went on form BBD in the 90s, and then when Ralph Tresvant left, and then Johnny Gill joined, knew it. Come on, y'all. Listen. NWA, love NWA, Dre, Dr. Dre, Cube, the whole crew, Easy, with his no rapping ass, MC Ren, Yella, all of them. But come on, y'all, stop playing. New Edition? Y'all could have put Sade, Queen Latifah, and MC Lyte and the Wu on a hold, or been like, yep, you should have expanded. Some of them could have waited, but there's no way. And then, wait a minute. There's no way New Edition should not have been inducted. Full stop, period. New Edition in the 80s and the 90s, New Edition was what the Jacksons were in the 60s and 70s. Now, the Jacksons are beyond iconic. The Jacksons, they were the source code. They were the original source code. As a matter of fact, you got New Edition because of the Jacksons and the Jackson 5. So you got New Edition. It was 5 of them. Who you think influenced them? All right? So New Edition's impact still to this day. Bobby Brown, Ralph Tresvant, Johnny Gill, and then Belle Biv DeVoe. Now, you're talking about snubs. It's as big as a snub as it was for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, listen, and I hear you. I'm not having this conversation with you if you're talking about, well, Luther's not rock and roll. Just, okay, shut up, sit down, stop talking. All right. But since they're putting, if the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is doing this, and no shade to Sade. I love Sade. I love me some Queen Latifah. Like UNITY and MC Light as a rock, but new. Come on, y'all. Don't even play. New Edition. Should have been Luther, New Edition, Mariah Carey. Or Luther, Mariah Carey, New Edition. And then if Latifah and Light are in there, how can you not put Lauryn Hill? Tardy and all. It don't matter. There's no way one of the most iconic, first of all, she was part of two of the most iconic albums in the history of music. That debut Fugees album, iconic. Then she went solo, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, iconic. So there's no way that Lauryn Hill should not have been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But you got it right with Luther, and you got it right with Sade and Queen Latifah and MC Light and Wu-Tang Clan. Now the timing's off. Either you should have put all of them in, or it said, okay, Sade and Queen Latifah, Light and Wu-Tang, we got y'all next year. But ain't no way in the world we can induct you all in this Hall of Fame and not put Mariah and New Edition and Lauryn Hill. That's just, and there's no shade to Sade. Like I said, there's no shade to Sade, no shade to Latifah, no shade to Light, and no shade to the Wu-Tang Clan. All right. I had to mention that. Shout out to Coach Dawn Staley, the University of South Carolina Lady Gamecocks basketball head coach. Highest paid women's coach in college basketball. The highest paid coach in women's college basketball. And I saw today she made a Time magazine. I saw her on the cover, or I guess there's a cover version of Coach Staley. One of the 100 most influential people in the world. That's huge. So shout out to Coach Dawn Staley. Shout out to you, Coach. I love what you're doing up there in Columbia and what you do with the young ladies. And I just love everything you stand for and that you represent and how you represent the culture. I just wish I would love to have you at a HBCU. I'd love to have you about 50, 60 miles just south of Columbia and Orangeburg at South Carolina State University. Build up one of these HBCU programs. Now, I know your roots, as a matter of fact, her roots, I believe her mom was either from Columbia or near Columbia, South Carolina, which is the headquarters of South Carolina, the political headquarters, the capital of South Carolina is Columbia, South Carolina. And that's where the University of South Carolina, the main campus for the University of South Carolina is in Columbia, the capital, the state capital of South Carolina. But I would love to have Coach Staley at a HBCU. We could figure out a way to make that happen. And I would love. And one more thing, Coach Staley, I mentioned it yesterday. Cause look, I love your drip. As the kids say, I love how you rock the fashions on the sidelines. Your fits on the sidelines are fabulous. Now, I'm not certain. I've heard that I think some of these designers, I don't know if they have a deal with you where you get paid to rock their clothes or some kind of endorsement deal or whatever, or they give you the stuff, but I've seen you in some Balenciaga, some LV, Louis Vuitton. But I have a suggestion, Coach Staley. So clip this video and send it to Coach Staley. Well, I need to do that myself. Coach Staley, consider rocking some of these brilliant talented African-American designers. As a matter of fact, there's a brother, even though he's pretty well known now, Sergio Hudson from Columbia, South Carolina. But there's so many talented designers. Shout out to Michelle Obama. As a matter of fact, I first heard about Sergio Hudson and saw some of his outfits, when our forever First Lady Michelle Obama was rocking some fits by Sergio Hudson. So there's so many talented African American designers. I got one of them right here on my show, Coach Staley. You can find her on Instagram. Allie Jones. Allie Jones, A-L-L-Y, or Lexi, as her friends call her. Allie Jones, she is the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the show. She just graduated from a Columbia College Bachelor of Fine Arts in Fashion Design. She's been a fashion designer since 9th grade, so she's been doing this for a while. And she's brilliant. And there's so many other talent. There's so many brilliant, talented young brothers and sisters, African American fashion designers. So, Coach Staley, just think about it. Just imagine, man, if they saw you rocking a fit from the Allie Jones collection, the Lexi Jones collection, or some of these other great designers, and then you could still rock the Sergio Hudsons. We all we got, but we're all we need, and we got everything we need, Coach Staley. So, just something to think about. All right, listen. Just want to remind everybody, no live show Friday. We are wrapping up our hockey season here. This is the final. This is like the final weekend of the regular season, and the playoffs are going to start. So I don't know exactly what the schedule is going to be, but my normal schedule, I'll be back on my normal schedules in terms of my Friday shows, because I wasn't doing it, but they're like, Geno, the fans love you. Can you do some Friday games for us? We know you have your TV show live, but is there any way maybe you could run like a rerun of the best of? Well, all of my episodes are right here on my YouTube channel. So I did, because a shout out to the fans of the South Carolina Stingrays here in Charleston, South Carolina. Shout out to the fans. I love the fans. They are absolutely like the best. So I love them, and they've shown me so much love. And from the owner, Todd Halloran, Rob Concannon, the general manager, just the whole, the game day crew, promotions team, my man Mike, Diggy, everybody. I'm leaving. I'm going to stop naming because I'll leave somebody out, and I don't want anybody to be upset, because I just love the whole team that puts on the home games. It's a show. And just the whole game day crew for the South Carolina Stingrays home games are amazing. And this is my 4th season. So I love doing it. And I love the team that I work with. And I got nothing but love for the fans, because they show me so much love. Like I can't anywhere. Supermarket, you name it. Like a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx, or we got supermarkets, Publix down here. We got Harris Teeter, anywhere. Just walking down the street. Hey, you're Geno. You're the Stingray guy. Let's go away. So I get that everywhere I go, and the fans have been absolutely amazing. So shout out to everybody. So we're gonna be back on our regular 5-day-a-week schedule, starting next week. All right. So shout out to all of the fake Christians, white Christian racist nationalism, this racist remix version of Christianity, and Catholics that are somehow JD Vance. The JD stands for Jackass, Dumbass Vance, and Orange Hitler. Boy, you pick a fight with the Pope. And shout out to Pope Leo, who's from Chicago and got African. Oh, you see, y'all like to talk about that. Oh yeah, there's some Negro in that blood. Yes, he has some African lineage. Google it. Google Pope Leo's DNA. It's from the south side of Chicago. Yeah. He don't look black, but he got some black. He got some black in him. But so Orange Hiller picks a fight with the Pope. J.D. Vance, who just became Catholic like about 30 seconds ago, now he's gonna give the Pope a lecture about Catholicism and about being the Pope. I'm gonna end the show again. I did it earlier in the week with these words: "Your arms are too short to box with God." There was a play back in the day. I believe the brother's name is David Talbert. His play. Your arms are too short to box with God. You keep playing around if you want to, Orange Hitler, JD, jackass, dumbass Vance. Keep playing with God if you want to. Orange Hitler, keep posting pictures of you as Jesus Christ. And for all y'all that's worshiping your Orange Lord and Savior, you okay with this blasphemous person who views himself as Christ, the most un-Christ-like human in the history of humanity? Just remember, your arms are too short to box with God. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you, and especially you. Yes, you, God, most of all, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show live Monday through Friday. Now, programming note, no live show Friday, unless something really, I miss, but there's no live show. But it is my show, unless I can't take it, and I'm having withdrawals, and I decide to go, damn it, I'm coming on, telling folks, y'all gotta, let somebody, fill in for me till I can finish my show. But that would be half of the hockey game. But anyway, so no live show scheduled for this Friday. So this is today, if you're watching me live right now, Friday Eve or Thursday, but we'll be back live Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday. That's what we do here. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody, like, share, subscribe. Right now, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share. You can copy and paste the link in a text message, in an email. You can copy and paste the link here on YouTube, on your YouTube page. You can copy and paste the link in wherever you want to paste it. Text message, email. You can copy and paste it on your forehead if you want to. Copy and paste it on your chest. I don't care where you do it. Copy and paste it. Copy and paste the link to the show. Shout out to Allie Jones. We were just speaking of her. She is the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check her and her Lexi Jones collection out on Instagram or IG. LX.NCL_. LX.NCL_. Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. Check him out. The CEO of Designer Cuts. You can check him and his master work. He is the master barber. Whatever, anything that has to do with hair, he's got you covered. So check him out and check out his he's an artist. His mastery of hair on Instagram, Kelby Cutting Up. That's KELBECUTTINUP. I would love to have you as a sponsor. If you'd like to be a sponsor or advertise on the Geno Jones Show, you can do that. I'd love to have you. Or if you would like to bless the show financially, if you would like to support the show financially, you can do that. You can become a sponsor. You can advertise. Reach out to me. Use my email address. That's how you spell Geno Jones Show. So it's Geno Jones Show at Gmail. All one word. Geno Jones Show at Gmail. All right. Now, also, like I said, if you would like to support the show financially, you want to make a one-time gift donation or put it on a reoccurring basis. You know how that auto pay, you can set it up on auto pay too if you like. And you can do that two ways. If you'd like to support the show right now financially, you can do it via Zelle or Cash App. Now, to Zelle your financial support to my media company, Geno Media, and my show, because it is so important. It is so important that we support Black-owned media. You can use Zelle using that email address, GenoJonesShow at Gmail, Geno Jones Show at Gmail, all one word, or you can use Cash App, $ Dad G Jones, all one word again, $ capital D, lowercase a d, capital G J, lowercase ONES, $ Dad G Jones. No amount is too small or too large. I love you, love you, love you, love you. Love is an action word. Love is a verb. It is an action word. Show your love. Have a great weekend. We'll see you live Monday. Got some great guests, some fire shows coming. Every show, every monologue is a must-see monologue, must-see TV. So go back and binge watch. Make it a Geno Jones Show binge watch weekend. Come to my YouTube channel. Binge watch all your favorite episodes. Any episode you missed, go back 5.5 years. We've been rocking strong thanks to you and your support. I love you. Once again, love is an action word. Show your love. We'll see you Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Chicago. Stand up. I see you live in Los Angeles and Las Vegas, up in Portland, Oregon, 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.